reaction, the stay calm, then you are truly and genuinely achieving.
所以我们现在一般来说的话，作恶，造业，这个是不是好像是哦，你去杀人，你骂人了以后造业。实际上呢，造业是当别人 external 的一个东西呢，就是来赞美你的时候，哦，你哦，哎呀，我真厉害。那个时候你已经造了恶业，这个是恶业。
Wow. So, amazing. So even though he says, even though if somebody appraises you, within your state of mind, that is instantly you have a joy, even the reflective of movements in motion, then that is considered as a bad action. Don't think it's just because somebody says something. Don't think it's just like you have to go out and kill something, destroy something. It's not about that. It's because your state of mind, if not being sustained in peace, and even though no matter good things that people praise you or degrade you, those are the same things will reflect in your emotion. And if your emotion being leading to that reaction, instantly you feel joyous or sad or happy, all these things, you already been moved and being influenced.
所以这样以后，这个运动员呢，就是特别一个优秀的运动员。完了以后，他拿了金牌的时候，在那儿哭的时候，他造恶业了。是啊，
So, now it's the same thing like the Olympics or these achievers that are competing to the winner. Even though in the Olympic they achieve the gold medals, and then instantly he feels joys, and suddenly he's in tears. At that moment, that emotion reacted out. That is considered bad.
所以我们一般在这个社会上面这样的时候，就是不会把这个当成一种恶业，因为我们要学佛教的话，一定要知道什么是善业恶。善恶这个不清楚的话，那个佛教是真的。我们修任何一个佛教，它不会走到一个路上去。It's not on the path.
So, to be really examining this quite carefully, is that to stay on this path, if we can distinguish between this type of sustaining these peace and emotions, and then get distracted, those actions, those reactions, is leading us to distraction.
所以我们不是有一句话叫八分不动，八分不动是什么的？赞美你的时候也不动，完了以后骂你的时候也不动，完了以后就是要时间八分不动，这个八分不动有这样的，8 word consonants，就这样一个
Okay, 8 word consonants.
Concerned, yeah.
Concern. 8 word concerns.
Yeah, 8分以后我们再讲这个。
So that's another teaching. Is I mean, no matter how the people praise you or says anything to you or any incidents like that, you will not be distracted, being moved, being emotionally aroused for it.
所以这样以后就是我们一定要知道这个善恶，这个就这样。这个今天就是在这里要讲精进，因为我们一般来时候呢，一说精进的时候，很多人就说这个精进是什么呢？是 effort， 完了以后还有这个努力呀，精进这样一个，这个也是对的，但是一定要知道佛教里边的这个精进的这个是它的内容比这个要深很多。
So the difference today is because of the joyful endurance, and normally our education has taught us, or we were upbringing. It's slightly different between the Buddhism is teaching us. It's totally different. Buddhism has much more deeper depth.
因为我们在这儿有一个叫精进的时候，它有一个 joyful 的
So when we say joyful endurance, so in here it has to be sort of a joyful.
所以这样以后，我们在这时候对于善业的爱而产生一种向上的力量。
It's the same thing in here. It's the definition for the joyful endurance, but it's because it's attached to what are good deeds in order to enact it for this type of energy or reaction.
这样以后呢，就是对这个善业善业呢，就是善业也有很多方面，就是我们刚才说的这个善业是。八分不动的这个心是最主要的一个善业，但是这个期间呢，还有一些这个善业，善业分两个嘛，一个是这个世俗的地的，一个是这个生意地的，有两个这个善业， 完了以后这样一个对善的这种，比如说你特别喜欢对善的那种向往，产生的这种力量，
So when you say the good deed, and there's two other aspects, and so later on we'll explain that further. It's because it depends. There have different class of reactions and how you distinguish it. So that it depends on where later on we'll go into the introduction.
所以这样以后，他这个精进呢里面呢，就是有这个勤奋、努力，还有毅力，这有很多意义。
So in the meaning for definitions, it is mean effort, being putting more effort and generates how you say it, willpower and
所以我们在这个修行的过程当中，还有在任何一个学习，比如说这个现在我们就不要讲这个佛法里面派生的那个，完了以后大家都是现在这个小孩都是学生，完了以后学生呢就是在学习过程当中呢最需要的是什么？大家想一想，我们在学习 study 的这个过程当中呢最需要的是我们需要什么呢？
So when joining our studying stage, because as a student, what do we need the most? Can anybody think of? Yeah, when we're joining the students, and then what do we normally need the most? Yeah, 母教父语言, that's right, that could be it too. Huh? As a student?
Yeah, as a student.
Education?
非常好。所以，比如说今天我们要学一个science 的一个课程，完了以后刚开始你不懂，对吧？完了以后老师教了以后你还是不明白，完了以后你还要再继续，对吧？
Yeah, that's if we're giving an example as a student, and that's if, for example, you're taking a science class. Even though the teacher in the beginning is teaching you, repeating to teaching you, showing the structures and all that, but it's just because even though you don't understand the content, you continue to practice and understand it and reviewing it.
在这个practice 的过程当中呢是。 我们有些时候是不想 practice， 对吧？不想做那个，不想做练习。
Let's say, for example, even that incident occurred that continue practicing, even though you know, continue over and over practicing, you don't feel like it, but he still has to do it.
完了以后，比如说今天我们要学一个的话，我刚开始时候你不会，完了以后，take 完了以后1次、2次、3次、4次，完了以后你可能 get bored， 完了以后 tired。
So because of repeatedly, constantly trying to practice, somehow you get frustrated, you get tired of it.
这个时候呢，我们需要的什么呢？
So at that stage, what do we need next?
当我们学了以后，学不会，完了以后学不会，不想继续那个的时候呢，需要的什么呢？
So with a lot of time, because when you keep on practicing, you get frustrated and you get, disturbed. So at that moment of the stage, what do you think that you need the most?
你们也可以回答呀。
回答。
Does anybody know any suggestions?
Yeah. 完了以后，今天你回来以后要做作业，对吧？做 homework 的时候，你不想做，的时候，你需要的什么呢？
Let's say, for example, tonight you go home, you have to do your homework. Even though you have to do your homework, you still don't feel like doing it. So what do you think you should do? Self-discipline.
self-discipline 是从哪儿来的呢？
So where does this self-discipline came from? Where's the self-discipline came from? When you said self-discipline. Where did it generate from? Where did it start?
What?
完了以后，这个是不是我们要需要的是 courage
That's
encourage me.
啊？
so you were saying is because from that stage on is basically you need the courage.
这样以后，我们精进里边就是下面有一个是精进的，一个是我们内在的。首先，我们需要把内在的这个要解决。
So basically, it's within we have to resolve this issue because by giving an effort, and that's when you have to have courage to confront it.
内在的是什么？是我们的最主要的一个敌人在哪儿呢？
Within is our enemy. That's what's initially generated.